Hello, Casper here. Hello, YouTube and Substack. Let's look into something that actually came onto my radar from a member of the Substack. Mentioned this ETF called Nukes, NUKZ, or said, I don't know exactly, to pronounce that, but Nukes, cool word by the way for an ETF within the nuclear uranium sector, right? But in this case, it's an ETF. At least from what I can see, there is no miners involved. So you're having, the the tech kind of side to it with, low enriched uranium, you have laser enrichment, you have SILX here, for instance, you have LEU, that's enrichment, SMR, it's filled up with SMR companies. SMR here, you have Rolls-Royce, Oklo, and you also have Cameco, which is also a miner, but it's also a bigger company because it has, the Westinghouse, I think it's called, with a lot of, you know, um, industry there within the entire, what's it called? Um, Setup for electricity, basically. A huge company, Cameco, obviously, and then a lot more. And and Yeah, it's really intriguing for me because I really want to get into this kind of ETF and maybe some of the stocks as well. If we go to the list here, you can see I just plugged in the top 10, but then I could open more, and then you can see it's just a lot of companies that I want to add, and hopefully, again, find some sort of a one or two that I want to play, individually. But again, we have Tokyo Electric. I don't know how well they are into the whole, uranium thing. I don't know, but definitely I will add them to the charts and show the best ones to the people on Substack, and on YouTube as well. Uh, they will get the exact same, content, you can say. So, really cool way of playing uranium without the miners. The miners itself has done really poorly for the past well, it hasn't done poorly in 2024. I just think that we're basically flat now. The ETF, that is, and people are just sick of it, right? The fundamentals being so great, but the ETFs in 2024 hasn't done anything. So yeah, really cool way of playing things here. I'm definitely, I definitely know what I have to do for the next few hours here just to see what really is going on here. So Nukes, you can see it here, ETF, Nukes, cool name again, amazing. And you can see here one stock. Again, I didn't know about this stock, but look at the move it had once it started to break right here, right? Just, that is 1.5 year ago, roughly 13, 30, my bad. And now it is at, 142. By the way, I wouldn't be buying into this at here because I think we are, topping out here within that wedge pattern. So very clear, in my opinion, topping here. There could be something going on later on, but man, what a move. Rolls-Royce also, again, just completely like from like 80 to 600, completely just outperforming, all miners basically. Uh, what a move there. So I think there will be great opportunities in some of the individuals if they haven't been moving already. So yeah, nukes. Like let's look at it here. The only downside is we only have a year, even a little bit less. So 1 year worth of data. It's not much, but we can clean it up here just a tiny bit here. And you can see actually since September here, 2024, it has actually done quite well. Up 44 at one point and now 25%. But that's only 3 months worth of trading. So really cool. Um, cool stuff here. And there is a parallel going on here that is well worth of noting. So again, here you can see the parallel right here, two on the bottom and one on the top here. So again, hopefully we are going to come all the way down to here, right? All the way down to there, and then we can buy into it. The ways could be different, but any tag on this potential support here, it is support, my bad, is in my opinion a buy, and then you can have your stop loss placed below if you break down from that yellow one. And also here you can see that actually we are into a little bit support, but also again a point where we are close to lose, the support that we have across here. So personally, I hope that we're gonna bounce and come down, and then will be buying into it, just to have an overall exposure, and then hopefully I will find, what, two, maybe three individual stocks that I want to leverage a little bit to have a little bit more upside, you can say, if the setup is just amazing. The daily here, I think we can go down to the 2 hourly also. You can also see here that we have also a shorter time frame channel, which I will also be adding into if it breaks beforehand. Let's say we are into this whole support here, we wick below a little bit here. But if we start to break here, I will be starting to adding into it here at roughly 42. And if we break that little, what's that? Yeah, that's roughly 2 weeks worth of trading here. Break to the upside, I will be adding into it, because then you're breaking this whole downtrend here. And also here is a typical, often seen. I want to add some trend lines to you. You have the upsloping here. Let's make it blue just to be able to see that. And then you have the lower here, and then you broke down from it. And then often you come down to the lower side of that, the start of that wedge pattern. So yeah, something like this, right? Very, very quickly drawn. So yeah, interesting vehicle to play. I wish I knew about this beforehand, because there was something going on over here where you could actually have gotten in at roughly 32. No dividends, I think. No dividends. No dividends at all. So yeah, that is one way to also play the uranium sector. This is more like nuclear, right? But definitely, I will say kind of like an eye-opener. Again, I want to add all these guys here into the mix to the trading view, and then just see if there's any good setups here. The longer you go down the list, obviously you have like 1% allocation, roughly 2, right? So it's, I mean, often you want to pick the upper half at least, because they are, 20%, excuse me, 10% here from Cameco. 5%, we have SMR, Centrus, SILJ, I know that one, Rolls-Royce. And then we have Lockheed Martin. Do they do anything with nuclear? Maybe. I have no idea. But going further down the line here, that's basically not much going on, that I know about anyways. Oklo, I know. CEG, I know. So that's really it. But yeah, definitely a way to play it here, with the ETF, and hopefully, again, also, hopefully we will have, the miners do well also. But looking at the ETFs here at the URNM, a lot of things is going on here, I know. But if we do it like that, you can see this is basically the start of 2024 right here. This little beautiful breakout here, and then we've basically gone sideways, and we're actually down for the year. My bad. We're actually down for the year, roughly 15%. So really big puke here into the end of year for the miners. This is mostly miners, by the way, mostly. So I want to go back here and end the video again with this chart here of nukes. Let me know, guys, what you think about this ETF. Is it worth playing? I think it is. I really do think it is. So have an amazing day, guys. And as always, like and subscribe and all that good stuff. And if you want to be a part of, hopefully, this ETF here at some point in time, and some of the smaller stocks, again, become a subscriber, guys. And yeah, it is what it is, guys. Have an amazing day. Cheers, guys.